Now we are recording. Everyone, it's okay with this recording?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to share with you two videos. Let's see if they goes. First of all, let me just share. Okay. Now the second one.
ASHRAE's Chapter Technology. ASHRAE's Chapter Technology Transfer Committee, or CTTC, is the bridge between grassroots and society-level committees. CTTC plays an integral part in ensuring timely industry information goes where it is needed. CTTC provides education, resources, and presentation information to ASHRAE chapters around the world. CTTC develops tools that enable chapters to offer industry-related information programs to all segments of the industry. CTTC promotes membership in ASHRAE technical committees. ASHRAE TCs are home to invested brands, preparing handbook chapters, programs, technical papers, and advising society on all aspects of HVAC and RF technology. CTTC also heads ASHRAE's Distinguished Lecturer Program, which provides local chapters and student branches the opportunity to collaborate and hear outstanding speakers on the leading edge of technology. Thanks to the Society's financial support, even small chapters can host world-class programs. CTTC organizes a yearly 3-hour webcast, which provides a fresh technical outlook on a current HVAC and RF topic. Popular topics include commissioning, IEQ, building energy performance, and dedicated outdoor air systems, and participants may earn continuing education credits for their attendance. CTTC also administers chapter, regional, and society-level awards. Chapter award winners can be submitted to regional competitions. Regional winners are invited to compete at the society level. Applications are judged with respect to efficiency, innovation, environmental impact, and presentation. ASHRAE's Chapter Technology Transfer Committee establishes connections to keep you plugged in and on the cutting edge.
That's it. Hello, everybody. We are just about to begin our first Let's Talk for this season. I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is Gutemberg Rios. I'm a curious engineer with a light brown hair, green eyes, brown skin, wearing a orange shirt showing in the front of the navy blue background. I'm a mechanical engineer from Federal University of Brasilia with a postgraduate degree in finance and clinical engineering, president of Engenharia Prosa, counselor of CREADF and EBC, president of IAPUS, CEO of Climate Intelligence Consulting, and member of CTTC Region 12. The ASHRAE Technology Awards recognize outstanding achievements by members who have successfully applied innovative building design in the areas of occupant comfort, indoor air quality, and energy conservation. Their designs incorporate ASHRAE standards for effective energy management and IAQ. In this edition of Region 12 Let's Talk, we will present the details of this incredible program, including the demonstration of the last project in our region award with the first place by the ASHRAE Society in the existing commercial buildings category in 2022, the Hotel Mandarin Oriental in Santiago, Chile, with the systems designed by Hermes Flores. If you are an ASHRAE member and design or conceive systems, designers, consultants, commissioners, etc., come to learn how to be recognized for your outstanding work. Today, we expect that you see how easy it is to organize this competition at the local level to select the best works to be nominated later for the regional and hopeful for the society level competition. And to bring to us a little more of Let's Talk creation story, I'll invite John Constantinide. I think it's like this. I speak your name. Please correct me if it isn't. Directors and Regional Chair, ERC, ASHRAE Region 12. Hello, John.
Hello, Guto. Thank you for the introduction, and thank you for creating the reboot of our Let's Talk session. As Director and Regional Chair, my goal is to re-engage our region in dialogue. When I was Regional Vice Chair of Chapter Technology Transfer, we had this Let's Talk session with our then Regional Programs Chair, Kieran Anand. And then now, post-COVID, trying to understand the value of this Let's Talk session, we now have this opportunity to re-engage and talk about what's relevant. So thank you to our regional chapter technology transfer committee and our manager for Let's Talk, Guto. So thank you. So buenos dias, bon dia, and good day to all of you. Let's engage and discuss.
Let's engage. And bring in, and with aim to bring us a brief presentation of Technology Award. What Technology Award is, I invited Thiago Portes, CTTC Regional Vice Chair of ASHRAE Region 12. Hello, Thiago. I think you are mute. We are not listening to you. We are able to see your presentation, but we are not listening to you, Thiago. Could you check your microphone, please?
Okay, I found.
Yeah, nice. Now we are here. Make yourself comfortable, Thiago.
Okay, I'm sorry, but hello, Guto. Hello, John. Hello, Hermes. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. Olá, buenas tardes a todos, bem-vindos. Boa tarde a todos, bem-vindos a esse webinar. It's a pleasure for me to participate in this edition of ASHRAE Region 12 Let's Talk about the ASHRAE Technology Award. Today I'm going to speak in English, but all the information is presented in Spanish as well. And if anyone have any questions, feel free to send them in English, Portuguese, or Spanish. Hoy voy a hablar en inglés, pero toda la información se presenta también en español. Si tienen alguna pregunta, no duden en enviarla en inglés, español ou português. Hoje eu vou falar em inglês, mas qualquer das informações também vão ser apresentadas em espanhol, mas se alguém tiver alguma dúvida, fique à vontade para mandar em inglês, português ou espanhol, e a gente estará à disposição para responder. So, to start the presentation, let's understand what is the ASHRAE Technology Awards. This is a small overview. The ASHRAE Technology Awards recognize outstanding achievements by members who have successfully applied innovative building design in the areas of occupant comfort, indoor air quality, and energy conservation. Their designs incorporate ASHRAE standards for effective energy management and IEQ. The purpose of the ASHRAE Technology Awards are recognize ASHRAE members who design or conceive innovative technological concepts that are proven through actual operating data. Communicate innovative systems designs to other ASHRAE members, and highlight technological achievements of ASHRAE to others, including associated professional and societies worldwide, as well as building and facility owners. These awards are divided into several categories. So there can be nearly 20 awarded projects every year in each of the competition stages. Can be, is not a rule, because an important detail is that if the entries in a category don't meet the highest standards, no project is awarded. And the categories are commercial buildings, institutional buildings, split in educational facilities and other institutional, healthcare facilities, industrial facilities, public assembly, and residential buildings. Each one of these categories have awards for the new buildings, existing buildings, and existing building commissioning projects. And start talking about the competition. We have three steps, three levels of this competition. So the technology awards starts in the chapter level, and then goes to regional level, and finally at the society level. The chapter competition recognize local members at the chapter level for outstanding design and innovations. The format of the chapter competition, the deadlines, and the judging at the chapter level are determined by the local chapter. So there's no an obligation to use the same forms that we use in regional and society level. But the application form may be used for chapter competition as well, and it is a good idea to use the same form because it will make it easier to apply the winner's application at the next level. After the chapter competition, the chapter will choose the winners, and then the chapter winners in each category may complete the application form and forward to the CTTC RVC for judging at the regional level. The regional competition deadline is set by the CTTC RVC. We will talk a little more about this at the end of the presentation. And the purpose of the regional competition is the same: recognize chapter members at the regional level for outstanding design and innovations for effective energy utilization. At this point, regional competition is important to highlight the importance of each chapter holding its local competition and awarding the best in each category to enable the winners to participate in the next level in the regional competition. After the regional, we have the society competition. The same way, the proposals recognize members at the society level, and just the regional winners in each category can participate at this level of competition. And they need to complete the application form. The application form for the society competition is the same of the regional competition, but you need to fill one more page, and you can detail a little more the solutions used. The RVC must submit entries from the regional competition to ASHRAE headquarters by September 1. And at the society competition, awards are given at the judge's discretion. All first place awards are automatically eligible for consideration for the ASHRAE Award of Engineering Excellence. So we can have almost 20 first place awards, but just one award of Engineering Excellence. And we have second place and honorable mention awards too. And the first place technology awards and the award of engineering excellence are presented during the plenary session at the ASHRAE winter conference, and the second place in honorable mention generally are presented at the regional conference. And now a little about the requirements. Who are interested can get the complete list of requirements at the ASHRAE website /technology awards. This website is very more simple and concise today than the last years. So it's very easy to get all the information. You have an application form. This application form has all the information do you need to participate, and you have some samples to help at the time of prepare the documents and before sent to us. One very important thing, the individual submitting the technology award application must be a current member of ASHRAE and must have a significant role in the design or development of the project. The entries are electronically in PDF, and the submissions must complete the application form, a system schematic diagram, and a brief narrative discussing the criteria, up to 4 pages to regional level and up to 10 pages to society level. So you must not submit the complete project with all the documentation. To meet the page limits, the submission must be concise and objective. To the society level submissions, you need to submit the page 3 of the application form 2 with the signatures from the engineer of record and the building owner, and must submit 1 year of operational data. This is a very important thing. Just to society level, you need to show 1 year of operational data. To the regional level, you need 1 year of operation of the building, but we will not look for the data, just at the society level. And some general instructions to understand. I will talk a little about the criteria, but if a judgment criterion is not applicable, the applicant needs to provide a brief explanation why this criterion is not applicable. The information should be clear and concise. New and innovative technologies must be clearly identified. Information may be submitted in IP or SI units. All text must be in English. And you don't need to use photographs, but they are allowed given the maximum number of pages. The criteria, I will talk very fast about this, but the main criteria are energy efficiency. The entries must comply with the ASHRAE 90.1 and the standard 100 series. The second criterion is the IAQ and thermal comfort. IAQ encompasses indoor environmental quality, thereby including thermal comfort. And judges are interested in pertinent topics such as operating procedures, source control of contaminants, system commissioning, and evidence that design objectives has been achieved. And descriptions of compliance with ASHRAE 55 and 62 are of value. The third is innovation. The innovative aspects must be clearly described. New technology or innovations itself is not sufficient unless the needs of the facility are truly met. Another criterion is operation and maintenance. Is a very important, and the building commissioning process, if thought to be innovative, should be included in this category. The cost effectiveness, this is a very important too, is because this criterion you need to share the 1 year data of the performance of the building, including the payback, comparing with other solutions. The environmental impact, addressing items on reduction of global climate change gases, elimination of CFCs, reduction in waste discharge. And finally, we have more few points about the quality of presentation. It's not expected nothing professional, but the information may be clear and the schematics may be simple to read and to understand. And this is gives a little some points too. And finally, the judge prerogative. The judge may award up to 5 additional points for the applications. And some typical problems. Sometimes the application goes to the society level without the operating data, and this a problem. The form, incomplete forms, claims not substantiated. The application needs to explain correctly and justify the decisions made at the design. Ventilation rates do not meet ASHRAE standards, and no payback figure. Another typical problem is no IAQ discussion, innovation claimed but not really innovative, presentation does not meet submittal guidelines, and maintenance and operations not discussed. Finishing my presentation, some tips for who wants to participate. Get in touch with your chapter leaders, especially with the CTTC chair or your present chapter president, and participate in the local competition. If you are the CTTC chair or the president, please organize the competition and give this chance to your members. Don't miss out. Make sure you get your application in as early as possible, independent of the level, to allow enough time to make corrections and resubmittal. This is very important. At the regional level, sometimes you need to, you can suggest some modifications if you have time for this. And this is the deadline of the competition. The chapter competition deadline is determined by chapter. I suggest for the chapter leaders that didn't start yet, start now, please, and select the winners until the mid of May, so that they have time to work on any adjustments to applications for the regional competition. For this year, the regional competition deadline will be June 5. Traditionally, we end the competition before, but this year we are extending the deadline of submission until June 5. We will not change this date because we have to judge and select the winners of the regional competition and present this at the Tampa conference at the end of June. So we need time to do this. The winners of the regional competition will be awarded at the CRC in August, and the deadline for the society competition is September 1st, and they are showed and awarded at the next winter conference. So, what are you waiting? Entonces, ¿qué es lo que está esperando? Então, o que vocês estão esperando? Vamos participar. Let's go to participate of the Technology Awards. For more information, you can talk with your CTTC chair. My email is on the screen too. And at the ASHRAE website, you have all the information I shared today. Thank you all.
Yeah, now thank you, Thiago, for that explanation. The submission forms are on that website that you show in the, yes, that one?
Yes, ASHRAE.org.
ASHRAE.org/technology awards. You can take the submission forms to send
some
the
samples
too. Pode mandar, né? É só baixar o formulário e mandar para o pessoal, não é isso?
Sim.
Beleza. So before we listen for Hermes' testimonial, our champ of the region, I would like to ask John. John, yes, you are with us. Could you explain a little bit of the history of creation, the Let's Talk, and how you wonder that engages the society members? Please, if you can bring it to us, I will be pleasure.
Of course. Let's Talk started as a project inspired when I was regional vice chair of chapter technology transfer in Region 12. And with our then regional programs chair, Kiran Anand, we wanted to create a way to engage with our chapters and empower them to talk about technical topics and to get high-level information that they can present at chapters. Because many times chapters did not have virtual capabilities or they needed a recording to turn to. And that is where Let's Talk was born, to have that engagement with a host and one or two other experts to talk about topics like refrigeration or certifications and many others that are relevant to you, the ASHRAE membership. So we're not in COVID right now. We are not in an active COVID era. We passed that, but we still have a need to engage our chapters to have this recording to provide information to our regional membership. So this is where the opportunity comes in to talk about important information to our chapters and to our region. And if there are other regions that happen to be on and that want to learn from us as well, we welcome them as well. But this is very important for Region 12 to talk about items such as Let's Talk and other items, technology awards, anything on this platform, and then storing it on our YouTube so it can be brought back to chapters and recorded for future use. So having Hermes's testimonial, having Thiago talk about that insight empowers our chapters to apply for these technology awards. Because like Hermes says, or will talk about, he's going to talk about how that recognition elevates his chapter, elevates him as a professional, and also elevates the work that he's done. And the owners, it's a great honor to be awarded an ASHRAE Technology Award. And so it's important to empower our region to do that. You are on mute.
You're muted, Guto.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna speak a little bit of Portuguese. I'm sorry for not speaking Spanish. My Spanish is worse than my English. So I'm sorry for the Spanish audience. I'm gonna take a little bit of Portuguese. Então, pessoal, pelas palavras do próprio John aí, a oportunidade está aí, né? O Thiago é o nosso RVC, então entre em contato com ele, né? Quem tiver projeto aí, para submeter e, cara, ser premiado, né? Ser premiado numa escala regional, né? Dentro da região e depois pode até ser contemplado na mundial. Não é isso, Thiago? So, I was just talking about the opportunity that technology awards gave for all the professionals who does their work. So now I'm gonna invite for we can warm up our engines. I invite a recent award winner to present his testimony, our champ, Hermes Flores First place recite for ASHRAE Technology Award in existing buildings. I think it's the category that won. Hotel Mandarin Oriental in Santiago of Chile. The building is owned by Hotel Mandarin Oriental Santiago. So, Hermes, can you take a talk? Tu podes hablar pouco? Hermes.
Hi, John. Hi, Thiago. Hi, Guto. Thank you for the invitation to tell you about the Technology Awards winner 2022. I see. I put the presentation. It's here. Okay, can see.
We are seeing on the prompt mode. It's not the presentation mode, but we can see as good as you show. Hey, Hermes, you can go on with that.
Sí, no está
It's
moda
possible for
para
C and
presentación.
right. Sí.
No está moda para presentación, está para presentador.
Estoy bien.
Necesita que cambie. Sí.
Ahí tampoco.
It's perfect now. Thank
Ahí
you.
sí. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my name is Hermes Silva. We are to show the the presentation of the Technology Award winner year 2022, the Commercial Institute building Hotel Mandarin in Oriental Santiago, Chile. First, the introduction, that is a very important hotel in Chile and South America. It's very, very big hotel. You can see in the picture very nice pool and the native plants of the Santiago. It's very big building. They have 310 rooms, 3 restaurants and spa, several spaces for event rooms, so total square meter to 26 meters. The hotel has a thermal power plant for domestic hot water and heating, spacing heating, located in the underground of the building. That is composed of 3 pirotubular boilers of 2,000 kilowatts each and operated with natural gas. And 3 domestic hot water circuits separate into low pressure, medium pressure, and high pressure. Each one with 2 accumulation pumps of 7,200 liters each. And 3 two-shell heat exchangers for generation of space heating and mechanical floor to 2 floor up. The heating in the hotel is with fan coils for the rooms and with watch in the general areas equipment with 4 tubes for hot and cold. Cooling is supported by water chillers equipped with cooling towers. The cool plant is also located in the underground of the building in the same area of the thermal power plant. That picture is show the pumps, boilers, pumps, others exchange existed. And that is the dual shell interchange with 6 pumps to space heatings, circulating. The energy efficiency, the project was developed in the thermal power plant only, no cool plant, which was optimized with a dynamic heat system. It's composed to the elimination bypass of the accumulators, replacing them with a real-time domestic hot water heating system. Installation of the new control system, dynamic thermal system. Installation of the new VDF for heating pump system, 18 units. Existing control of the heat recovery integration of the water chiller was modified to preheat the inflow of water, the cold water. The new equipment and control system were installed without removing the existing equipment, performing everything in parallel, thus minimizing the downtime of the domestic hot water and heating service of the hotel. The following diagram shows the existing plant, the 3 pirotubular boilers, the accumulators for domestic hot water, and the exchange for preheat the water with the Gutemberg, the chiller heat rate. The next diagram shows the modified is eliminate the accumulator and change for this domestic hot water direct heating without accumulation. The natural gas, the baseline, the consumption was the 2017 year. This is showing the graph on the table. You can see the annual consumption as near to 6 million of kilowatt hour per year. The project was implemented between March and April 2018, starting innovation in May. The result was measured by IPMVP protocol using the energy modeling tool for 12 months. Gas consumption after implementation is shown below in kilowatt hour. started in May, and this year you reduced to near to 4 million of kilowatt hour per year. The saving based in the standard 12018 using energy modeling and IPMB protocol were determined using the correlation of heating degree days with a reference temperature of 19.5. The following show the result of the correlation calculation where the saving in the measured period were as follows. You can see it's the modeling and it's the project consume of kilowatt baseline with heating degree days, and the green line is the real consumption after the implementation. It's the same, but tabulate, you can see how is the savings by millions of kilowatt hours, and next 3 million. The saving annual is the 2 million of kilowatt hours per year. In summary, the saving for the period evaluated was 2 million of kilowatt hours, equivalent to 194.64 cubic meters of natural gas. The savings in dollars is 121.40 million dollars per year. The investment of the project was $100 million. So the sample payback is 0.85 years, less than 1 year. Indoor air quality. With regard to indoor air quality based in the standard standards in 55, this was not affected. This was not within the scope of the project. Don't affect the fan quality watch. However, there was an improvement in the thermal sensation of the hotel by having better control of the heating, both in the rooms and the common space, by better handling the delta T in the heating circuit. Innovation has one innovation is the implementation of the dynamic heating system that's perform the control of all components of the central heating to real-time domestic hot water and heating. On the other hand, there is the implementation of the real-time domestic hot water system. This is hardware, which allows the generation of domestic hot water instantly without accumulation for large consumer of domestic hot water, reducing the space of the thermal power plant by more than 60% and simplifying this heat operation. Maintenance and operation. In terms of operation and maintenance costs were reduced by eliminating the 6 domestic hot water accumulator, as well as the maintenance of the boilers, since they no work at the control temperature according to the thermal demand. In the same way, the useful life of all existing heating circulation pump was increased by instantly installing variables frequency drive to each of them. Cost effectiveness. The result of the project meet all the expectation of effectiveness and energy efficiency projected, without additional cost to what was projected, and with real savings measured and verified, with a payback of 0.85 years. The savings were audited by the National Energy Sustainability Agency, awarding Nation First Savings Certificate. CAPE certificate is a national. 7. Environmental impact. The project not only reduces thermal energy consumption, natural gas, but also reduces CO emission in the domestic hot water and heating generation process by more than 380 tons CO2 per year, according to modeling tool used, and more than 440 tons CO2 according to the national protocol, thus generating positive benefits and environmental impact for the country and the world. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Hermes, and congrats for your achievement. So I think Thiago has some questions for you. Thiago, could you help us?
Hola, Hermes. Muchas
Hola, Diego.
gracias por la presentación. Me gustaría que hablaras un poco de cómo te sentiste al ser premiado, qué tan importante fue este premio para ti.
Fue emocionante en realidad. Cuando empecé la postulación en los premios a nivel regional con John hace años atrás, no esperaba que iba a llegar a nivel sociedad y tampoco pensé que podía ganar a nivel regional. Ese año presenté 3 proyectos a nivel regional y los 3 proyectos ganaron. Y los 3 proyectos pasaron a nivel sociedad y solo este pasó. Entonces, imagínate los nervios que podría tener esperando saber si alguno de los 3 podía ganar a nivel societario. Y ser el primero ganador de este premio a nivel latinoamericano también es un orgullo y creo que sirve de ejemplo que esto se puede hacer, se puede lograr. Como vieron la presentación, no es tan difícil, prácticamente la postulación es casi lo mismo que presenté, muy básico, muy simple, muy preciso, y se cumplen todos los puntos que mencionó Thiago, que se deben de criterios que se deben cumplir, todos se deben completar. Como él dijo, las cosas que pueden fallar es no completar ciertas cosas, hay que completar aunque no se haya afectado ese ítem. Todo tiene que ser completado y aclarado, de manera que los jueces puedan determinar claramente el alcance y lo que el proyecto pudo realizar en el edificio o en el beneficiario final.
Muchas gracias, Hermes. Espero que inspire nuevos miembros de nuestra región a participar. Gracias.
Gracias a ustedes.
I think it's impressive. I think it's like felicidades. Parabéns. Como a
Muchas
gente fala aqui no
gracias.
Brasil, satisfação enorme aí no Hermes, né? It's a
Sí.
pleasure for us to be a South America representante winning this technology award. So, Thiago, John, do you have some final considerations for that first Let's Talk of 2023 season?
Well, I do have a technical question for Hermes, a very light one. Tengo una pregunta técnica, una curiosidad con sistemas que hay en el Hotel Mandarín. ¿Está una operación funcional? ¿Cómo está con las personas que operan los equipamientos y está bien para entrenamiento? ¿Fue difícil o puede explicar un poco como el proceso después de construcción? So really, for those in English, I'm asking a question about the operations and maintenance. Por favor.
Ok. Sí, hay un problema inicial, obviamente, con los operadores y la gente a cargo de mantenimiento, de cambiar ciertos paradigmas o formas de trabajar que ellos tenían de los sistemas originales al cambiarle el sistema. Sin embargo, como estos proyectos no se instalan y uno se retira, uno está con el cliente 1, 2, hasta 3 años acompañándolo en todo el proceso. No es un proyecto de corto plazo, sino que es un proyecto de largo plazo. Y eso implica estar visitando, revisando el sistema y capacitando a la gente. Y eso ayuda a que el sistema se mantenga en el tiempo y los resultados sean permanentes y se puedan prolongar por muchos años. Hasta el día de hoy el sistema está funcionando, está todo sin problema. El cliente nos sigue llamando para revisar, para actualizar y para mejorar, digamos, su proceso. Así que fue bastante exitoso en todos los sentidos, incluso el mismo hotel postuló a premios dentro de su cadena, ha tenido otros reconocimientos gracias al mismo proyecto. Entonces, si bien a veces es complejo el tema de que la gente que está en operación y mantención adopte nuevas tecnologías, pero eso se derriba acompañándolos y capacitándolos de forma permanente.
Gracias. And so, and for those who would like the English version, just to summarize, it's great to see that technology is available commercially, but the design was very creative, and it wasn't without. There were complications, of course, to adjust, but at the same time, it is important to know that the technology rollout was simple. It wasn't that you were using technology that was too foreign, but the technology was available and it was used creatively. So congratulations for using common sense engineering and creativity for your product. Felicitaciones para usar la creatividad y diseño de ingeniería creativa o creativo con ese proyecto para ganar dinero en tiempo. And the payback period, el periodo de payback fue muy bueno. No como un año, 2 años, 3 años, como 9 meses. I mean, 9 months of payback. That is very good for industry. So I commend you for that, Hermes. That was very good. And when I saw this project, I thought this would be very competitive. So I'm very pleased to see that.
Thanks, John.
Congrats. I'm gonna try some Spanish. I'm sorry for that. Como usted dijo, tiene un programa de capacitación continua para las personas que operan el sistema.
Sí, estamos dentro del proyecto, se considera capacitaciones continuas cada cierto tiempo, porque a veces también en el caso de los hoteles hay rotación de personal o cambio de jefatura y hay que volver a capacitar, y eso normalmente ese periodo de capacitación lo extendemos por 3 años en general, ¿ya? Y no es continuo todos los meses, pero cada 2 o 3 meses se hace una capacitación, 3 meses después se hace otra capacitación, refuerzo y se va así para que el sistema se mantenga.
Muy bueno. Felicitaciones.
Muchas gracias.
Congratulations for your winning. So, John, you have final considerations for us. Thiago, you have some question?
No questions for me? Go ahead,
No questions.
Thiago.
No questions for me too. Just to thank you, Hermes, for the presentation. Thank you for people who participate today, and let's try to have more people from our region awarded with this amazing award.
So, Hermes, ¿tienes consideraciones finales?
No, primero agradecer a ustedes por invitarme a este primer Talks Let's Talk y bueno, invitar a todos los que quieran postular estos premios y volver a reforzar que no es difícil, no es tan difícil. Hay que ser aplicado, ordenado y tener un buen proyecto que mostrar para que todos los ingenieros de ASHRAE y del mundo vean qué es lo que se está haciendo en cada país y en cada lugar y qué estamos aportando para que este mundo sea mucho mejor.
Muchas gracias por tu tiempo y muchas felicitaciones por tu premio.
Muchas gracias. Many thanks.
So, John, you have last considerations, final ones?
My final words, thank you so much, Guto, Thiago, and Hermes for this great Let's Talk session, the first session. And I look forward to more Let's Talk sessions in the season. I know that goal for 4 sessions per year. It was very ambitious to try to do 2, but now with this technology, definitely take volunteer time dedication to do this. So, understanding that, I definitely respect Gusto. So thank Gusto for his time, for volunteering, because this is not something that is easy to put together, especially with the publicity and all that. So yes, and then next time I need to be able to background that Thiago has and that you created, Guto. So I look forward to future Let's Talks to talk about important items for our region, our chapters, and our society.
Thank you, John, for your time. Thiago, muito obrigado pelo teu tempo aí, pelo carinho. I appreciate for all that time that you spend with us. I'm sorry, I will not be able to use my background. I try so hard to use them, but only Thiago have succeeded to use that. In the next one, I promise that I will try hard to take that beautiful background. So many thanks for you, for the attendees that we have. So Aaron Johnson that bring, thank you for all, for taking time present this. Luke Wilk was with us. Sam from Miami ASHRAE, thank you. Thank you for you all people. And we are ending here. I'm gonna end the recording. So pause, stop.